But first, we've got our cute Yvette.
Good morning. Good morning. Did you know there is a wildlife center and animal sanctuary just 20 minutes outside of LA? We're here and we're going to get you up close to some of these gorgeous exotic animals coming up next.
It is time to get wild with zany Yvette. We're talking wildlife here, Mar.
Wild thing, I think I love you. You know it, Bobby D. I'm here at the Wildlife Learning Center in Sylmar. I thought Sylmar was like a million miles away. It's only 20 minutes outside of LA. Now this is Dave. You started this center how long ago?
About 15 or 16 years ago. And
beautiful animals, and this is Danielle. Now we want to introduce you to my new friends. Now this is 11, because he's Fox 11. He is a Fennec Fox. Tell us about, his actual name is Buster.
This is actually Buster, and he is a Fennec Fox. They're the smallest species of fox in the world. He's only about 4 pounds, and they come from the deserts of northern Africa and the Middle East. Now he has these large ears.
Yeah, why are his ears so big?
Well, that helps him to dissipate heat. So he comes from a hot environment, and he needs a way to cool himself, and so those ears can get rid of extra heat.
Now he is so cute, and that's kind of the issue, right? Is you save a lot of these animals. People think they're so cute and they want them as pets, but they're not good for pets.
Unfortunately, people do acquire a lot of exotic animals and pets, and it almost always fails. It never turns out good for either the animal or the pet owner, and so we have taken in a lot of these former pets, and we give them a home for life here.
For life, including Danielle. Now, who is this adorable little creature?
This is Kingston. He's a baby squirrel monkey. He's 7 months old. Did you want to go ahead and feed him?
Yeah, so he's having his feeding. What am I feeding him?
You're feeding him, it's just human baby formula.
And how old is he again?
He's 7 months old.
And how big will he get?
He'll about double in size, so about 2 to 3 pounds.
I think he's finished. Look at how cute he is. Now again, these don't make good pets either, right?
No, these guys urine wash, so every 10 to 15 minutes they are going to pee in their hands and rub it all over their bodies.
Oh my gosh. Why do they do that?
It's a way of identifying each other. In the wild, they live in groups of about 200 to 300 other monkeys, so it's a way they know each other, who they are.
He's absolutely adorable. You guys, there are so many animals here, about 50 different species, and we're going to introduce you to even more. Bobby D, I think you need to come on down to the Wildlife Center.
Nothing like a good urine wash to start your day.
Right? Good morning conversation.
Thank you for that, Mar.
Oh my gosh.
More on that later.
I don't know about you. I certainly don't start my day off like that, and I know Rick doesn't start his day off like that. Hey, Rick.
That's great, though. Very awesome there.
The Wildlife Learning Center?
Yes, is a sanctuary where more than 70 different species of rescued and zoo-born wild animals live right now, and that's where Yvette is this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Maria, you said you're learning. You're not the only one learning this morning here in Sylmar at the Wildlife Learning Center. I'm getting educated on so many cool things thanks to Dave, who started this beautiful sanctuary. How long ago, Dave?
About 15 or 16 years ago.
And you know what, this morning you've been grooming our little friend Boomer here. Now Boomer is a
Siberian lynx, so he's adapted for a cold environment, and now as we're entering into summer, he's starting to lose that winter coat, and so you can see fur flying all over the place.
Is Boomer getting a little restless right now?
Well, he probably wants to go on his morning walk, but he's all right. He's happy.
He's beautiful. What are those things on his ears? These little pointy
We call
pieces
those
of hair?
ear tufts, and they're believed to pick up wind direction, which would aid him in hunting.
Wow. And what does he eat when he hunts? If he were hunting in the wild, what would he be eating?
In the wild, they'd mostly eat deer and then sometimes snowshoe hare.
Oh, hares.
Sometimes snowshoe hare.
It took a little while. Okay, and I want to introduce you over here. This is Brittany, and you've got the beautiful Dakota with you.
Yes.
Now tell us a little bit about Dakota.
Dakota is a juvenile bald eagle, and
She's a teenager?
She is, actually she's only about 2 years old, so that is why she does not have her white head just yet, because she has not hit maturity, and that won't happen until about 4 or 5 years old.
Look at that beak, that's incredible.
Yes, that beak is going to help them hunt, along with these large talons that she has on her feet, and they are going to be found near the water, so the big prey that they're going to eat is fish.
Now we were talking earlier, her talons are actually stronger than Boomer's
They are.
claws?
Her talons are their main source of weapon, and that is what they're going to use to grab onto their food, and then the beak is just used to rip into the food.
She could actually break your hand with her talons, couldn't she?
She could. If I didn't have this big glove on and she really wanted to get my arm, she could definitely do some damage.
Oh my gosh, but you know what? They're not doing any damage. It's all about love here. And you know what? This place is open 7 days a week. So it's only $7 to get in. They have so much going on. We're going to share more, tell you more about the Wildlife Learning Center here in Sylmar.
Thank you. Thank you.
The Wildlife Learning Center is a sanctuary.
Such attitude.
Where more than 70 different species of rescued and zoo-born wild animals live. We're still on the animal theme here.
Yes, we are.
That's where Yvette is this morning. Mar, I hope you're having a better morning than we are. We were kind of freaked out by some of our animals. How about you?
I'm hearing all about it. You know what? I'm loving these animals here, Maria. They're so fun. They're adorable. And I didn't realize that porcupines are super docile creatures. This is little Gwen, right? Right, Dave?
That's Gertrude.
Or
yeah,
Gertrude.
That's little Gertrude.
I'm getting there. It's still early.
And porcupines are one of my favorite species of animals because they just have this gentle nature about them. They're really docile.
They kind of like a gopher face or prairie doggish. They're so cute.
Well, they're rodents. So the reason you see those similarities is because they're related. But they're really neat animals, and despite the quills, we have an easy time working with them.
Okay, they're not sticky to be around. Now, who do you have perched on your finger right now?
Right here I have Zeus, and Zeus is a western screech owl. Unfortunately, he's blind, and that's why he's here at the Wildlife Learning Center, because he couldn't survive on his own in the wild, so we'll care for him for the rest of his life. And he's actually adjusted quite well. He finds his food, and we give him enrichment, so his life is stimulated, and he's doing really, really well despite his disability.
You know what? He is beautiful. And speaking of beautiful, I have to introduce you guys to Lola. I loves the Lola. Brittany, this is a two-toed sloth. And you know what? I think there are a few people out there who maybe have never seen a sloth. What exactly is this?
That's a really good question. Yes, sloths are a very unique animal. They are from the rainforest area, and they actually are related to anteaters and armadillos, which seems a little strange. But you can notice that she does have 2 front toes, which is how she gets her name.
And they're the slowest mammals on the planet?
They are definitely very, very slow moving. She spends majority of her day sleeping and hanging upside down like she's doing today.
We love it. You know what, you guys, so much to learn here at the Wildlife Learning Center. I want to say they run on donations, so they really appreciate any help you can give them. We have all the information on myfoxla.com. We're going to send it back to you.
We continue. Thank you very much with Animal Planet. Welcome back.